Here we are with Shakti from EV First at EV First, and we want to know from you, Shakti, about EV First, how you started. Tell us a little bit about your company, your branding, and your vision.
We started off around 6 years back, and at that time we were associated with a single brand. But after spending almost 2.5 years in the market, we realized that there were a lot of things that we could do more if we were able to get other products in, if we were able to offer products at different price points, and we were able to cater to all the customers. So then later on, the EV First philosophy sort of came into being, wherein we wanted to educate the customer, sort of promote electric mobility as an alternate means of transportation in Mumbai. And with that philosophy, we started EV First, which sort of became a multi-branded outlet. It is on the lines of Chroma. We were able to offer electric mobility an option of around 15,000. We are able to give you products that will go up to more than 80-90,000 also. We are able to give you lithium scooters. We are able to give you small electric mopeds or electric cycles. We are able to modify products. We have products that can go on any terrain, higher incline. We have products that will go up to 150 kilometers in a single charge. We have portable batteries, charging attachments that can be put for high-rise buildings, some solutions, some alternatives that we can provide. We visited a lot of housing societies, a lot of corporates with our concepts, and up till now it has been good.
Right.
Future, I hope that it goes in the same trajectory as it has in the last 1 year. After 2012, there was a small downslide in the market because 2012 the numbers were upwards of a couple of lakhs for the entire industry, but then the government withdrew the subsidy and there was no financial incentive from the companies or from the government. And then after 2016 the government has again come out with other options in terms of subsidies, in terms of finance options, and that has sort of given some boost in the market. And I hope that stays, and I hope again it should not happen that some people come in just importing crap from China and flood the market with that, and again the industry goes few years back. That should not happen.
At PlugInIndia, we are very fond of openness. Open source is good for us, and we've also found that most companies are very stuck in their verticals.
Yeah.
They don't want competitors to even charge from their charge points.
Okay.
And we find that here you are promoting multi-brand.
Yeah.
Did you face issues with brands coming and telling you that they won't work with you?
I have faced a lot of issues. There are a lot of dealers in Bombay, in Maharashtra, and I am very forthcoming in any knowledge that I can provide to any of the dealers. We also trade a lot of spare parts that I can provide. So most of the times, or many times, it so happens that a competing dealer comes to me who has just entered the market. He's unaware of what generic spare parts he'll be able to source from the local market, and I readily give him the information, not with the idea that he's competing with me or it will mean a loss of sale or a loss of service income for me. It is with the idea that it will eventually help the electric vehicle industry as a whole. Because if there is a customer who is unable to reach me, who is unable to come here, and he is not getting a proper service, so he will go negative on the sector as a whole. So if I have some knowledge which is in the organization, it has to go out and it has to multiply. We even started a program wherein my retail customers who were far away from me, I would send my service technician to train a technician or a mechanic who is local to that customer.
Has this adversely affected you in the short, medium, long term, or how has it affected you?
See, it does affect in the short term. It does affect in the short term because it has a direct impact on your income that is coming in. But my view has always been very holistic. My view has always been very long term. We entered this industry with the idea that it's a sunrise sector. So we had taken the decision that we want to stay in this industry. So with that idea, anything good that will eventually help the industry is the prime motive.
It's great to know someone who actually wants to do something for the industry as a whole, and not just think of their own selfish selves. And we need more thinkers like this because the country needs to go forward, and we have a huge oil burden which only EVs can help us ease.
We are selling Hero Electric, we are selling Avon cycles, we are selling Electro wheels, we are selling Ampere, we are selling Oreva eBikes. So these are the popular brands that are available in India. Each brand has its own positives. A lot of some brands have a wider portfolio, so we are able to offer that to the customer. Products that we have designed for the e-commerce space, wherein the bike will do, more than 100 kilometers in a single charge. So he'll be able to go around Bombay delivering products. If he wants a bag, we also supply the bags for that. I have the entire lineup here, and each brand has its, own unique offering. Like Hero Electric, for example, has a higher recall. Avon, since everybody would have used a Avon cycle when they were younger, so it has a trust factor that so the memory comes into place. That happens there. Oreva is a product which is just one model. It has a very good power pickup. The spare parts is very streamlined by the company. Electro wheels is a product that can go on any terrain. It has a 60 volt circuit which was not available in India up till now. So Ampere is also a very unique offering. So we are able to provide all the scooters, all the brands under one roof to give a holistic experience to the customer. So when a customer comes, we hand them a chart. We try and understand what their problems are, where they want to use the bikes, how they want to use it, who will be riding it, what will be their arrangements for charging the bike, and then we try and recommend a product that will satisfy the requirements of the customer. At that time, we are not focused that I want to promote this brand or I want to sell only this brand to a customer. For that particular instance, that customer is my primary focus. His needs have to be satisfied in the best possible way. His disappointment should not be there. He has to be trained, he has to be explained. His expectations of the products have to be aligned. Since we started here around 3 years back in Mumbai at this outlet, I have had a lot of customers who were interested in lithium ion, a lot of enthusiasts who would come inquire about it. At that time, there was no mainstream brand as such who was offering lithium ion. Some customers were ready to modify the bikes. I still feel that most of the companies that are available in India still haven't gone through the learning of it, have not done a successful product on road, but it is looking very positive. The lithium ion advantages are definitely there. The government is bringing in a subsidy of 17,500 on each scooter, which is a very positive step by the government. The brands are trying to bring in lithium ion scooters. So I think with going forward, this will be a very positive impact in India. So I have had a lot of customers inquire. Initially, we used to modify some bikes and give it to them. Then some brands came in who had sort of inbuilt the offering into their own products. Some needed refinement, some had some intrinsic issues which had to be solved. So we used to communicate back to the brand a lot. So everybody is trying to move ahead with that, to evolve with the, with their offering and with their products. So we have few products like Hero has come out with Optima, which is lithium ion, which is doing very well. Hulical has lithium ion cycles which are doing good in the market. We also offer kits which can be fit in any electric or any normal cycle to make it electric, which are lithium ion based. So that also we are offering. This is Amit. He handles the sales at the showroom at Bhandup, and he looks after the customers who walk in. Most of the calls are handled by him. He's been here with us for almost a year now.
अमित, आप यहाँ पर ईवी फर्स्ट का सेल संभालते हैं और कस्टमर के साथ इंटरेक्शन भी आप ही करते हैं।
बिल्कुल।
तो सबसे ज़्यादा कस्टमर की आपके साथ क्या मांगे हैं और आपका प्रोडक्ट कौन सा बिक रहा है?
ये एवोन का ब्रांड है,
हाँ
207 मॉडल है ये सबसे अच्छा ब्रांड बिक रहा है एवोन का। इसमें फीचर बहुत अच्छे हैं, जो कस्टमर फीचर देख के गाड़ी बहुत जल्दी पिकअप करता है।
हेलो शिव कुमार, काफ़ी फ्रॉम प्लग इन इंडिया, आपको मिलकर के खुशी हुई। शिव कुमार ईवी फर्स्ट में सर्विस करते हैं मोटरसाइकिल्स की, स्कूटर्स की, और आपका नाम है? ऑलराइट। तो जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं टूल्स के बीच में खड़े हैं, कस्टमर्स खुश होकर सिलाते हैं?
उनको जो प्रॉब्लम, उनका प्रॉब्लम समझते हैं,
हाँ
फिर उनको प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके दे देते हैं।
ऑलराइट।